Have you ever achieved everything you thought you wanted, yet still felt empty inside? You're not alone. Many people walk through life with smiles on their faces and success in their hands, but a silent ache in their hearts. What if that ache isn't a problem to fix, but a whisper to follow? This video isn't just a message, it's a call, an invitation to listen to what your soul has been trying to tell you all along. It's time to stop searching and start remembering. Let's begin the journey of discovering your purpose through divine guidance. There's a peculiar kind of loneliness that comes not from being alone, but from being disconnected. Disconnected from your essence, from your reason for being. And this disconnection doesn't always look like despair. It can hide beneath a six-figure salary, a polished home, a thriving social media account. And yet, deep down, there's a question. Is this really all there is? This is the soul's echo, a gentle knock on the door of your awareness, a sacred unrest. What most people call midlife crisis, burnout, or boredom is often the soul trying to make contact. Your inner self is not silent, it's subtle. You may notice it in dreams that linger, in thoughts that repeat, in a longing that can't be named. We've been taught to chase purpose with logic degrees, titles, goals, but true purpose? It doesn't arrive through spreadsheets or status. It whispers, it nudges, it flows from a deeper place, from the divine. So, how do we begin to hear what's already being spoken? The first step is silence. Not the absence of sound, but the quieting of noise, the mental chatter, the external pressure, the endless scrolling. When you pause and breathe and listen, something shifts. Divine guidance often arrives in disguise. A book that falls off the shelf, a stranger's words that feel oddly personal, a sudden idea that feels too wise to be yours. These aren't just coincidences, they're synchronicities. Carl Jung called synchronicity a meaningful coincidence. But it's more than meaning, it's direction. It's the universe saying, yes, this way. You may wonder, is this my intuition or just my ego in disguise? Here's the difference. The ego screams. The soul whispers. The ego demands certainty. The soul offers peace. Divine guidance feels spacious, calm, and strangely familiar, like remembering something you've always known. Divine guidance isn't one size fits all. For some, it comes in dreams that deliver messages more vivid than reality. For others, it's a quiet knowing, a sudden clarity. You may see recurring symbols, a feather, a number, a name, or feel a deep pull towards something or someone. But how do we trust this guidance? First, ask for confirmation. Divine communication welcomes dialogue. Second, check the energy. Divine truth expands while false signals constrict. Third, stay grounded. Divine messages align with love, not fear. They call you higher, not deeper into confusion. This journey is not about decoding every sign perfectly. It's about walking in relationship with the divine, trusting that even uncertainty is part of the guidance. You don't need to have the whole map, just the courage to follow the next step. You felt the calling. You've received the signs. Now what? Purpose is not just a feeling. It's a movement. It's when insight meets intention, when the inner light begins to shape the outer life. Start small. What daily choices can reflect your highest values? Where can you serve, speak truth, or simply show up more authentically? This alignment doesn't require quitting your job or moving to a monastery. It begins with showing up to your current life with new eyes, doing ordinary things with sacred intention. Your divine blueprint is unique, but the pattern is always love. When your actions stem from that place, however simple, you begin to embody your purpose. Yes, fear will come. Yes, but what if I fail? What if I'm wrong? Here's the secret. The purpose isn't about perfection. It's about participation. The divine doesn't need you to be flawless, just faithful. Purpose is not a destination, it's a way of being. It evolves. It deepens. What begins as a whisper becomes a song. What starts as a path becomes a way of life. The more aligned you become, the more you inspire others to remember their own callings. Your light awakens light in others. Your courage creates a ripple effect. You may never know all the lives you touch, but purpose leaves a trail. And that trail becomes a legacy, not of wealth or fame, but of light. This isn't about religion. It's about reunion. Reunion with your creator, with your truth, with the reason you were born. So here's the invitation. Pause, breathe, listen. You already know more than you think. Your soul remembers, and the divine is still speaking. Will you listen? If something in you stirred while watching this, don't ignore it. That's the echo of the soul. That's the voice of purpose. Begin with one simple question. What would my life look like if I truly followed the divine? You don't need all the answers, just the willingness to ask the right questions. Let today be the start not of striving, but of listening. Not of chasing, but of aligning. Because your purpose is not lost. It's waiting. And the divine has been guiding you all along. If this message resonated with you, subscribe for more soul-centered insights. Comment below, what signs have you received that felt divine? And remember, your purpose isn't just about you. It's about the lives you're here to light up. So don't hide, don't delay. The world needs the light only you can bring. Your soul is calling. Are you ready to answer?